passengers, mega sim here. US freight bundle full power for the fallen flags. This time next week, Tuesday the 21st of February, we have got all that American content coming out. An enormous, ginormous, super duper amazing bundle, or bundles, of different content. But for today's video, today's news article is all around the fallen flags. So with new content arriving next week, both the freight and passenger trains are covered in two separate bundles for new and existing players to enjoy. If American passenger things are more your thing, keep an eye out for another article dropping tomorrow, hopefully I'm going to be available, with some juicy details on that content. And if this is the first you've heard of the new American content, make sure you read or watch all our other videos about this. So, the Union Pacific Heritage Collection Loco add-on. Fans of fallen flag railroads will soon have the 6 Union Pacific Heritage Collection locomotives to operate across 6 scenarios in an upgraded version of Sherman Hill. This fleet of SD-70 ACE locomotives, unveiled across 2005 and 2006, commemorates some of the iconic railroads that once graced America before being merged. Union Pacific has over 600 SD-70 ACE locomotives in its fleet, with most featuring the standard yellow livery, making these 6 a real treat for rail fans to spot. You'll also be able to rail fan in-game, with a very small percentage chance of these appearing in regular scheduled services. So first up, the Union Pacific 1982 Missouri Pacific Railroad, or MOPAC, is a combination of this railroad's liveries from 2 distinct eras, the 1940s and the 1960s, and mixes the different emblems and hues of blue used during these time periods. Though part of the Heritage Fleet, these locomotives can be used just like any other. And in Heritage Help Out, 1982 joins up with 88 to go and rescue failed traction at Granite Canyon. Union Pacific 1983 Western Pacific. The colours of the locomotive 1983 depict both the silver and orange paint used on passenger trains during the 1940s, and the green and orange used as part of its final colour schemes in the 70s. As its name suggests, the railroad operated in the west through California, Nevada and Utah. It sees both the high glamour and hard graft of railroad work in Train Sim World 3 being used in scenarios recreating a photo shoot, and a coal shipment with some of its Heritage Fleet compatriots. The next one, the Union Pacific 1988 Missouri, Kansas, Texas, the Katy. She caught the Katy and left me a mule to ride, is what Joliet Jake Blues sang in the 1980 cult classic film The Blues Brothers, but the song actually dates back to 1968. The Katy is the nickname for the Missouri, Kansas, Texas Railroad, which operated from 1865 to 1988, covering almost 4,000 miles of track before it merged with Union Pacific. This locomotive, which commemorates the Katy, joins forces with 1982 again in the dust or bus scenario, running from Granite Canyon to Laramie. 1989 Denver and Rio Grande Western. The jagged black graphics on 1989 are an apt depiction of the mountainous terrain encountered by those familiar with the Rio Grande, and work well with the historic colours that commemorate the Denver and Rio Grande Western. This locomotive forms part of the Gathering scenario and works the coal shipment with others in dust or bust. The next locomotive, 1995 Chicago and Northwestern. Chicago is often termed the railroading capital of America, and it was here in 2006 that this locomotive was unveiled as part of the Heritage Fleet in its stunning green and yellow livery. Its number matches the year that this historic railroad merged with Union Pacific. This locomotive and its next in line, 1996, team up to operate reefers between Laramie and Cheyenne in the hot shot scenario. 1996 Southern Pacific. So like the 1995, 1996 is numbered to coincide with the year that its fallen flag, the Southern Pacific, merged with Union Pacific and was the final locomotive to be unveiled as part of the 6 commemorative Heritage Fleet members. As well as hotshot, this unit poses for the cameras with 1983 and 1982 in the circle of celebration scenario. So this Union Pacific Heritage Collection will be available to purchase as a locomotive add-on for Sherman Hill on Tuesday the 21st of Feb, £10, €12, $15, and can be pre-ordered right now. And there is a freight bundle which includes Sherman Hill, Training Centre and Cajon Pass. So just a bit on Sherman Hill, Cheyenne to Laramie. The setting for these scenarios is the previously released Cheyenne to Laramie route add-on. Volumetric skies and changeable weather conditions are part of the improvements made with the upgraded version of this popular route, which comes free for Train Sim World 3 players that already own this route. Okay? If you own Sherman Hill already and you have Train Sim World 3, you will get the Sherman Hill update for free. Train Sim World 2 players, if you do own this route, you will gain the upgraded version for free if you buy any Train Sim World 3 bundle or starter pack. So if you're on TSW2 and you decide to go for the UK starter pack with Cross City, you will get all your existing Train Sim World 2 content, and if they have been upgraded, you will get that. So if you've got Southeastern High Speed, you will get it upgraded for free. If you have Sherman Hill, it will be upgraded for free. All of that is in here. So this route takes place through part of the Transcontinental Railroad by the Rocky Mountains and past the historic roundhouse at Cheyenne, where much of Union Pacific's real-life heritage operations take place. A variety of rolling stock can be hauled by the SD70 ACE and the SD40-2 locomotives, including consists formed by the 60-foot boxcar, reefer car, auto rack, 3-bay covered hopper, tank car, Bethgon 2 hopper, and Gunderson Husky stacked freight cars. If you do want to buy the Sherman Hill for Train Sim World 3, that will be out on the 21st of Feb for £25, €30, $30. Okay, so hopefully you'll understand that. I'm not going to repeat it again. Just rewind a couple of minutes and you'll be able to hear exactly how you can get Sherman Hill. Cajon Pass, Barstow to San Bernardino. Players making use of the Train Sim World 3 US Freight Bundle will also receive Cajon Pass, which marked one of the first routes available for Train Sim World 3. This 85-mile route set in California recreates a location popular with rail fans and tourists alike, hosting a number of vantage points perfect for photographing mile-long freight trains not far from the historic Route 66. So this is BNSF Fleet ES44C4 and SD40s. Operate through the desert in all weathers, from snow, yes, California does get snow, to dramatic storms and baking heat. So that's another US freight route that you can purchase if you haven't already for Train Sim World 3. So that is kind of all that's on the bundle. We do have, there are other Train Sim World 3 add-ons like the Santa Fe F7, the Clinchfield Railroad, the Horseshoe Curb, the Sandpatch Grade. All of that is available, but if you want to listen again, just rewind a few minutes to hear all the new stuff that's coming out next week for the freight. Look out for the next video, which will be the passenger one. Hopefully that'll be tomorrow if I am around, and I'll be able to do that. That'll be looking at the Acela Express and also the new Northeast Corridor route. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Social media links are in the description below, and I will see you on the next video. This is Mega Sim out here. See you soon, guys. Bye.